All right. All right, I'm pulling the stream over. A crime has been committed, everyone. Oh, yes, an investigation. The police are here. Hands up, everybody. I need to see IDs and licenses. Yeah, welcome back. Good to see you all here. Yes, indeed, there has been a crime committed. This game right here is criminally underrated. Forgotten but Unbroken. Welcome back. Good to see you all here. This game we've tried out a few times before on the channel, many a time, has been out for about a year now, and the devs just dropped a Big O update just in time for a Big O daily sale on Steam, and it's an outstanding example of a very fun and very tactical World War II game. This game's also very difficult in many ways, too. A lot of strategy, a lot of RNG. If you're a big fan of XCOM, you're going to love this. If you love the Commando series, you're going to love this. If you like 63 Days or Partisans, I think it's called 41, any of those great classic games, although this is turn-based, it does remind me of that. And also some of the missions from Men of War Assault Squad, like, you know, 2 and Call to Arms and stuff. This has got, it looks great, it plays great, and it's also got base management. So there's also a little bit of like Frostpunk in here. Like, you actually get to manage a resistance base during World War II. And I can't think of any other game that's kind of like This War of Mine / Frostpunk with having to fight the cold. There's been quite a few things now in this major update that makes it not only dangerous on the battlefield, but out in the environment of, well, Czechoslovakia during World War II. And so, yeah, thanks to them for sponsoring today's stream. Thanks to all you guys for checking it out. If you do want to get it, link is at the top of the chat here. And I'll pop that up there for you Twitch viewers in just a moment. But it is about $20 for this one. And I keep coming back to it because I honestly really think it went from pretty cool as a free demo to pretty damn amazing with how much has been added to it, and also the additional management of like a camp. Like, everybody that you bring out on these missions are actually people that you got to keep alive in the camp too. So you got to keep people fed, you got to fend off disease and cold, and then you also have to fend off the Germans by doing things like, I don't know, sabotaging Panzer IIIs and bridges and capturing supply and intel, and also allying with like the Americans, the British, or the Soviets, or a combination of all three to get some of their hero characters and stuff. Very good game. I've enjoyed what I played so far, but not a lot of people have played it. But the people who have do give it a mostly positive rating, so that's pretty good. And it's published, of course, by Microprose Software, and they publish some other really damn good games we've seen on the channel too. So whenever I see Microprose, for me, it's like a seal of approval. Like, they've really teamed up with a lot of really neat games that have come out or are coming soon, or sequels to games that people really enjoyed. So there's a lot of great stuff that Microprose has published recently that we played. You know, Sea Power that I've loved. I think also Regiments they publish, Tank Tycoon, pretty much anything and everything to do with like World War II or like indie games. There's Regiments right there. Great games. Like, these are really good. They're not just the Carrier Command. It's a seal of a game publisher that has been around for a very long time. And there's a lot of great games that they do on Steam, including this one. So anyway, the devs have sent over a save for me, too, to showcase some of the later stuff available. But in the major patch, if you already have the game or want to know what's new, there's a bunch of new stuff that they've added, including new story missions, or a mission called Airdrop. Enemy positions and patrols have been revamped in most missions to address features like disguise and silent weapons. Ooh. More missions can be finished without raising an alarm. Increased mission difficulty towards the final year. Oh yeah, I'd imagine that. Chosen game difficulty now better reflects the number of enemies present on missions. Oh, that's an example of developers listening to player feedback and making the game better based on what they like, what they think should change, and what they think could be added. And I think that's really good too. So they've added a silent weapon. Ooh. Yep, and another new silent weapon. Okay, so there's multiple weapons that have been either added or like modified, and also changes to the base camp. So it looks like there's a new job for lumberjacks. You can now have 2 lumberjacks, so people cutting down wood to keep firewood going at the camp. It's very interesting because like you're not a military unit, but you gotta do the basics to like stay alive. And also, it's Frostpunk now because you have to survive the winter. So all your preparation and stuff goes towards that. So let's watch a little intro video on what's new for the major update, and then we'll dive right in. If you're wondering what we're doing next, exclamation point schedule in the chat, or just check down below in the description, and you should be able to see that. What's going on, YouTube? They won't let me turn the volume down. My guy. There we go. All right, let's go.
Cover me, guys!
Morale system rework.
Sir?
overhauled resource management.
Rubbish.
All right, there's the lumberjacks. Characters now react to harsh winters and may refuse to work. War duration now affects overall morale.
Put yourself together.
Oh. A new facility.
Serito.
Oh, commanders can use well rods. Nice. Steal their uniforms. Whoa, okay.
Eindringlinge!
The hell did all this update come from? Battle worn uniforms, visible damage. Oh.
I need a medic. For king and country.
Well, there you go. All right, so that's everything that's new. Now let's play it. We'll jump in and give a little peek here at the game. I think some of the things from the beginning are still the same, but the later game changes, of course. Like, for example, managing the camp. We'll see. Dev sent over some saves, too, so we could take a look firsthand at all those things that they've added, too. It would take a very long time to get to the different points, because this is a very lengthy game, too. You know, it's like playing... actually, it's like playing the Warno campaign. Like, it's very dynamic. I think some of the missions you get are randomized, too. Like, there's always the sabotage this, steal that, you know, kind of random missions. Because you never know what's going to come up in war. Yeah. Your name is unknown. Your deed is immortal. All right, so version 1.2.0 out today, and the game now on sale. Let me go ahead and pop that over on Twitch, too, for everybody. And then we'll go ahead and take our first peek. Let's see. All right, just putting that on the Twitch side too, so everybody there can see. Okay, excellent. I think we're ready to roll. All right. Oh, also, just so everybody knows too, not only is there like a campaign, but there's also skirmishes, which is very helpful for building your very own situations. So like all the different map types in the game are available, and then you could add enemies based on like what you want to do, and also based on their years. So 1941 and 1943, and then you can fight against, like, for example, the enemy final bosses too. I think there's some I think enemy regular units and then like hero units that you can fight that will be present in some of the missions too, so you can make it as easy or difficult as you want. So that might help for if you're doing a campaign and you want to practice like fighting the enemy before doing it for real, then you can do it that way. A lot of different maps: checkpoint, defense point, fuel dump, transport hub. Now, all right, let's see. Better not be my autosaves. We'll see. They send over some save files, so we'll make sure we got the right ones in. Ah, there we are. Perfect. Well, let's take a look. We'll take a look at the very beginning of the game, and then we'll jump into their save. And actually, does that? Well, we'll take a look at the beginning because I want to see the trailer again, or the initial video. Oh, and there's more difficulties now. Normal, hard, and insane. That's great. And then Iron Man mode too. Okay. Wow. So this game does not mess around. We'll just do normal for now. Are you sure? Yes. So you can't change the difficulty when you start. You got to be committed. All right, let's watch the intro. So Czechoslovakia invaded by the Germans at the beginning of World War II and occupied for quite some time.
That's for sure. Once it's taken everything from you and you've got nothing to lose, there comes this glimmer of false hope that gives you so much strength.
Martin, if my mission fails, you will have to lead these men.
But Commander...
That's an order, Private.
Commander, Carl got shot!
Nobody is dying.
Not Carl.
The strength to walk through absolute hell. And what was this all for, anyway? What was I gonna do? What were we gonna do? She was sweet. 24, last year at university. I just turned 28. Then that cursed day came. And everything went to hell.
Ihr seid Soldaten des Dritten Reiches! Und ihr habt einen Befehl!
Fahren wir los! Alle Kisten runter! Schnell, schnell! Das ist ein Befehl, Soldat! Du auch, steig ein!
They're calling everybody in.
Wir haben noch nicht einmal ausgepackt und die zweifeln schon an uns in Berlin.
Wohin fahren wir, Herr Kommandant?
Wir haben den Befehl, den Feind zu unterdrücken. Hier links.
Schneller, schneller!
Then it went downhill for me for a while.
Damn.
But I was lucky to meet the right people.
April 1941, somewhere in Czechoslovakia. So they've been resisting for a few years now after that. Yeah, big yikes. They were rounding up everybody in Prague. People they really didn't like.
Fucked! I knew it! They said it was gonna be easy! We're gonna fucking die here!
Commander, do you hear me? His information was wrong. We're outnumbered. We're trapped. Commander, do you hear me? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna fucking die here!
Nobody's dying. It's not your first mission, so act like it. Contact point is near. You're gonna make it this way. This way.
Now, this is the first mission, a little bit of an intro on how to command your soldiers, and basically we're running. We're getting out of here. Kill 2 enemies and escape. Oh, so we're going to stop them from pursuing. Okay, they changed that up a little bit. Information on how to shoot, how to use cover. There's grenades in there. And we're against the Wehrmacht soldier Herr. Now I wonder, okay, we'll try to escape and do the basics at the start for mission 1. See what we can do. What's up, Iowa? Welcome back, dude. Thank you guys for all your memberships too. Thank you, Rabid, for the wow, 35 months, dude. Thank you very much. Wow.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna try to go get those grenades if we can.
Revenge in every heartbeat.
And this is how to throw a grenade. I think we have the movement on fast too,
Cover me, guys.
so we'll just skip a lot of the slow movement. So we need to go where? Kill enemies. Everybody must survive. Oh, kill all enemies. Well, that's different than what it said before. Well, I guess right now we just got to kill these 2.
You got it.
Hunker down.
I'm moving.
Okay, we're in cover and we have a grenade now. They're not getting us. All right, so let's chuck a grenade.
Revenge in every heartbeat.
Oh, we might be able to wound both these guys, but we could kill this guy right here.
Grenade.
Oh, nice. Extra car damage. Yeah, this is a newer game published by Microprose. This came out last year, but the big update's out, the big one. Can we hit him from here?
This. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Take this shit!
He's in good cover. It's gonna be hard to get him. But so are we. Could try another grenade though.
Grenade.
Let's try another grenade. We'll get the hell out of here. All right, on to the next one.
Burn in hell!
We'll try 2 well-aimed shots.
Take this!
There we go. Finally got him. All right, now we can get the hell out of there. Okay, well, they changed that mission nicely. Before you were just kind of supposed to flee, and now it's actually giving you an objective to kill the pursuers, and then
Cover me!
now that time will be you're a little more protected. Time is not on our side in this one.
Los!
Different enemy types. We got the Inca Guard and the Wehrmacht there. Yeah, I think these are like former police and such from Czechoslovakia. We're out of here, boys. We're leaving.
Revenge in every heartbeat.
So from here, I think we leave to the camp, and then we
I'm moving.
we can start building up the camp a little bit. What's up, Dungeon Master? Welcome, dude.
They will regret.
All right, we did it. That's an easy one. Just teaching you the basics of moving, shooting, scooting.
How did it go? Did you get the plans?
We've got nothing. There were too many of them. That information was good.
Plans for the Death Star?
That's right, Commander. If it weren't for Martin, we'd be lying face down in the mud.
We should go.
Let's go. Martin, get in.
RTB. You love the Commandos games? Yeah, me too. And that's why this one's good, because it really does feel like a lot of the missions from Commandos.
Martin, I'm glad you made it out of there on your own. I suspected something was wrong from early morning. Another group was supposed to support you there, but they've been silent since yesterday. We don't know what happened. We only know where they were supposed to be. I suggest you don't even unpack and go check it out with the guys. But Martin, be very careful. If something goes wrong there, don't play heroes. Everything seems to be going to hell lately. You might not be so lucky next time. Be careful, Martin. Do you hear me? Now off you go.
Yeah, they want to urge caution too. You don't want to lose anybody from your group. Finding anybody who knows how to work a rifle, any previous experience, all that is incredibly valuable. Oh, my mouse cursor's... Oh, there it is. Okay, Bohemia. Find out what happened to the second team. This is like an immediate follow-up mission. We got to go find out why they didn't meet us for whatever that mission was. So we went out on a mission. We were supposed to meet up with another team. They weren't there. Germans found us, and we had to flee. Oh. Well, that might be the team right there. Oops. There's supposed to be 4 men, but there are only 3 bodies. Okay, so somebody survived. So we got to find out who survived from this ambush from our men. Stealth kills will be more important here. Stealth kill with a knife. Let's try to do a couple of those.
I'm listening.
I'm ready.
Oh, good. He's looking away. Wehrmacht's 2nd Division, not paying attention. Although I don't think we have to hide any bodies here. We'll see. Goodbye. Ooh, hundo damage. Smoking kills. Oh, kill an enemy while they're smoking? Oh, we can also loot them too. Yeah, you're not going to need that anymore. Med kits we got from him. Good. All right, let's go back to cover. Hunker down there.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, let's have him go across the road and we'll try to sneak up on the other German. It's like watching a movie? Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a lot of heart and passion put in this game. Like, no game is perfect, and this is definitely not a perfect game. No way. But the maps are really nicely detailed. It's telling a story that we don't often hear about from Czechoslovakia. You know, recently we also heard about another Czechoslovakian group from World War I with a last train home, and so it's nice to see the Czech Republic and Slovakia doing history on both those places, plus Czechoslovakia when they were together, and telling stories and putting us on missions that you didn't maybe you heard about, but it's actually cool to see a full-fledged game. Like when a game is out, then it's official. I felt that way about like like when My Summer Car came out. Like, you know, I know a lot about Finland and, you know, read a lot about Finland and geography and its people and stuff like that, but not until you get an official game does your country exist, you know? Like in the gamer sphere, once there's a game that takes place in your country, then it exists. So like if you're playing Hitman and a Hitman mission suddenly takes you to Prague or to Mexico City or something like that, then it's like, oh wow, you get to like live history. So that's pretty cool. That games have actually, you know, made me want to travel before. Like I've gone to Europe to take some scenic train routes because they've been in other simulator games, or like, you know, there'll be a mission where you're on a train and you got to kill somebody on a train, but it's like the Trans-Siberian Railroad or something like that. Gets you interested in learning more. So like if you see this game and you're like, oh damn, like maybe you'll go read about this and stuff, or you've read about this and then you'll want to go play the game, which is totally cool. Now this part's cool. Like all the stealth and the sneaking around and gathering stuff is cool, but the base management for me was really unique and is especially today now getting better because you got to prepare all this firewood and stuff to prepare for winter. So it's like imagine playing like kind of a mini Frostpunk mindset. Plus now you're also playing like, you know, World War II Resistance.
Sure, yes, sir.
A lot of moving parts here. I wonder if I can sneak up behind him. I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna sneak up behind him. Stay out of the hot weather, have a beer and a burger. Hell yeah. Well, that's what gaming's for too.
Sir, yes, sir.
On those hot days, crack a brewski and chill out with a good video game. Or have some tea and watch me play. Let's go over here. We're gonna go into this house. We can also like go through windows and things like that too. Some of them are boarded up. So here you can see this window's boarded up. We can't go through there. And also there's buildings that are multiple floors too. And I think there's quite a few sniper characters we can get too. So they'll be obviously more skilled from long range. All right, let's have
Sir,
Max.
yes, sir.
I hope we can kill him without accidentally stepping into the red zone. Let's go ahead and manually do this. I just want to see his path.
I see an enemy.
You know, it'd be nice actually, devs, when they watch this, it would be really nice if you were to do a stealth kill as a player to see on the ground the line, and I don't know if it displays that, but here I can see the exact route that he will take, like what squares he will go through if I wanted to move back. So it'd be really nice if we were to do stealth kill to be able to, you know, see if we could do a move all the way there, or like where he will move and then where he will go, and then if he can reach him, that kind of thing. Well, hopefully we don't get caught.
Listening.
I'm gonna go behind the woodshed because he could turn. Why is there no cover there on the edge? Or does red mean like really good cover? I'm not sure. And now we can go in. Oh, there's a German there reading that map. But I gotta go behind, otherwise they'll see us. So let's go here, then I can sneak up this way and go right. He's just checking out his map. I think this guy's gonna cut right. Oh, hello. Oh. Well, now we got a for real fight.
I won't go down that easily. Bewegung! Bewegung! Halte die Linie! I need a medic!
Damn. Enemy was able to make like 4 moves off of us being detected like that. Crazy.
I'm ready!
This game doesn't joke around though. But that's why, you know, save states are made.
Yes, sir.
It'd be cool if I could sneak up and knife this guy. He might not be able to see us. Oh, he should be dead.
You got it.
I have a feeling he's gonna die. We'll see. But it's all about mastering that stealth. They're pretty scripted for these first couple missions, but you know, they're taking it easy on you.
Schwein.
MP40. Oh, nice shot, bro. Thank goodness he missed.
Partisanenschwein. I'm hit.
Partisan, yeah. Yeah, the party's on.
Angriff, Angriff.
Okay. Let's do Overwatch with him. Definitely need to hit here. There we go. He's not dead? Damn, crazy.
No hostages.
Still not dead. Wow, crazy. Well, what we eventually will get is way better weapons too. Like right now, we've just got pretty crappy bolt action rifles. So do the Germans. Well, except for the MP40s. Okay, so now this dude's panicked, so now he's running all around. So there's kind of like a way to suppress the enemy and also, of course, health. That's cool. Not cool for us at the moment, though. It's going to be a real challenge. I don't think we have any... Well, there's a full character sheet, too. We got primary, secondary weapons, 3 quick slots, helmet. That'll also help, too, if we get better armor. We can drop stuff. We can also sort between all 3 characters. We got a medic, too, but he does... I don't think he has any sort of healing items. Oh, and then perks. So heavy gunner. Medic and commando. And our commando here should be able to use silenced weapons when the time comes.
For the fallen. For
Okay, one down. Nice.
I'm listening.
Can we give Max an order?
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. So easy.
Okay, another one down. Nice.
You got it.
So I think there's just 2 left. Oh, he's lucky.
Cover me.
We want him to hunker down. A little bit of a flanking shot there, I think. Okay, yeah. Might be good to flank over this way. Yeah. Thanks for streaming our game. Well, thank you very much for continuing to work on it. It's a solid foundation, and now because it's been a year, the developers have had a chance to listen to all the feedback and have ample time to make
I'm listening.
to guide themselves towards what they want to do next. Good. You hunker down again. So the developers are in your YouTube chat if you have any questions about the game.
I'm on my way.
Definitely feel welcome to ask.
Reloading!
Okay, so we need more AP for this guy. I think I'm gonna move here.
I'm moving.
Wow. Damn, we got behind sandbags too. There's good cover. Everybody's reloading, even us. We could get in a better position. I'm gonna hang here though.
Yes, Commander. Reloading.
No hostages!
Nice, 65% chance to hit, and we did it.
Fight today! Vorwärts!
Max is a little too low to bring him out. 100% chance to hit, and in the back. So do we get a flanking bonus on that? We did.
Take this shit!
Nice. We're landing hits. Yeah, there's Overwatch in the game. Yep. That's really powerful with machine gunners too, because the moment you got the enemy on the run or something like that. Oh, he bled out. Nice. So yeah, once you get the enemy on the run.
Yes, Commander.
Or like you could set up a trap too, and like have a couple machine gunners watching a narrow area, and then maybe get intentionally detected, and then have the enemy like flood through an area, and then you just start shooting them. I'm gonna push up this way. Still hunker down. We're just here to rescue one more of our comrades, and then we'll see a little bit later into the game. I think this game is criminally underrated, but to be honest as well, there is a lot of content for all sorts of games, but luckily I think World War II is still relatively niche, I think. Like, there's a lot of combat games, but when it comes to turn-based and like RTS games, they're very niche, I think. Okay, Melanin. Do we have a pull here? I think this guy is, I think he might be a saboteur, and I think one of our first missions is, oh, he's a sniper. Okay. I think one of our first major missions is like a radio tower, from what I can recall. Oh, also, yes. We want to have him come along.
Martin, you've done a good job, but it's over for you here now.
What are you saying, Commander?
It's over for you here, but you're gonna start over elsewhere.
Are you firing me?
I don't understand.
It's time to take your share of responsibility. Our base will be exposed soon. It's time to move. And you will be the new commander.
But Commander,
You've demonstrated commanding abilities. You're young, vigorous, and have the respect of the men. It's an order, Private. Your place has already been chosen. Carl and Max are going to help me shut it down here. They'll join you later. Don't worry about me. We will stay in touch. Dismiss, soldier.
We had nothing to lose, so we went all in. As a former soldier, I knew my place, but that was about to change soon.
The base! There it is. New beginnings. You know, this game also reminds me of what, chat, wasn't there a movie with Tom Hardy from a few years ago? I might be misremembering this. I think I saw it once, but I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was Daniel Craig. Maybe it was both of them. But isn't there a movie called Defiance? And I think I think it's in Poland, where a bunch of, well, Polish refugees or whatever, Jews and other people that were being hunted by the Germans and just trying to escape the war, went into the woods and, you know, tried to create a base and stuff there. And then I think they became like partisans and saboteurs, but also had their families there and stuff. I think at the end the Germans like attacked the camp, something like that. This game reminds me of that too. I vaguely remember it. I only saw it once, but okay, this is cool. So the base is probably the thing that really I find to be the most interesting thing about this game, that truly makes it unique, because it's you know, there is base building in XCOM and other games like that too, but what's interesting here is that we have to really worry about the basics of survival, like food and fuel. Now we have to worry about, like, you know, cutting down trees and turning that into firewood and whatnot. So we have no wood production at all, and we have no heating and nothing to cook, but luckily for us it's June, so there's not really too much need for that. Although I guess you would always need firewood for keeping the, you know, the stoves going for cooking and stuff. But so this is a nice spot for us to actually build a base. So we've got logging that we can go up, do up here now. So this is new, the logging camp. So we can actually upgrade the logging camp, so it'll have more production. Then we can assign somebody to do wood cutting. So another nice thing about this game and other games is that there's usually, you know, you want to rescue everybody, because it's always good to have more people on your side, and especially for their specializations, but you can't send everybody out on a mission all the time. Sometimes you'll just need 3 or 4 people to go on a mission, but maybe you'll have 10 people, so while they're staying behind at the camp, they're not useless just napping. They can actually do stuff. So you can have them cutting wood. I think we can also go hunting to get food. Oh yeah, expeditions. So we can send people out to go get things like, yeah, right there, hunting. Also wood cutting too, so we can get extra people cutting wood too. So we can have people assigned permanently at the camp to do wood cutting around the camp, and then other people to go out and get more wood. So it's nice that we can double down on that. Because I think wood also might be a construction material, because we have wood, steel, glass, and fabric, so that'll be needed for building and upgrading our camp. Then we have food, fuel, medicine, and tools. Yeah, exactly. If you like Foxhole, you'll probably like this too. I always think of those types of games when I play this. Like, it's got all those things in common with it. And medicine will be very important too. So we need money, wood, glass, steel, fabric, fuel, food, tools, and medicine. And then there's the 3 recruits we have at the moment. And this is where we can do missions. So I think we're in Bohemia, but we can launch missions all around us. Looks like there's one of them in Eastern Hungary. That's going to be one of our first missions. A small German garrison is hiding at nearby with a VIP captive. Eliminate the enemy and rescue the VIP who could be valuable to your team. So I think that's our first couple of missions, is we're building up like the A team, right? We got to get snipers, saboteurs, heavy machine gunners, anything we can get to team up against the Germans. Oh. A message from London. We're sending one of our men to assist you. He received proper training and is fully prepared to fight. Interesting. I want to look around the camp a little bit more. Oh yeah, so then we can upgrade each of these tents too. So there's a list of recruits, to which we can have 3 more. And then we'll have to upgrade our tents, or we can also build more tents. And then I think we can also have a temporary tent too, where if you don't have enough space for everybody, you can kind of build like if you go on a mission and you weren't expecting to find somebody and you happen to find another recruit, you don't have to just leave them behind because you magically don't have a tent. Like, the game has some sort of logic where it's like, well, okay, they can at least find something for the guy to be able to have some shelter for the night, and then it gives you time to build and upgrade a better camp. Or better tents. And then also I think we can not recruit, but equip our guys. Upgrade recruits. Should be a screen to do that. Oh, we got a review for morale, general, and upgrades. Oh, so the upgrades, as we saw in the trailer, that'll affect morale as well. I think one of them said like an entertainer or something like that. So maybe we could have somebody do magic tricks or something. Got a disease risk. So we got a risk of disease. We got a risk of low morale. And then we've got a list of our soldiers too. And then there's info on them. Oh, nice. You can see their origins. Age. Language, yep. Oh. Now this is interesting. He's a sniper, but also a chef. So when he's not out sniping, we can have him at the camp doing cooking. So we can prepare some food that way. So you could probably butcher some of the animals and then make some good food out of that. He's Polish, so it's probably going to be pierogi and kielbasa. We got another Czech heavy gunner and weapon master, so he could maybe maintain weapons and make them for us. And Martin's a doctor. Okay, well, he better do some big self-healing at the camp, because I think he got shot a lot too. Okay, so what other upgrades can we do out here? So we got barracks, armory barracks, hospital, kitchen, radio station, shooting range, and the canteen. And then... oh, we got the shooting range there. Supply, and then we got more armories that we can build there too. And then, oh, there's the little single tent. So if somebody needs a little extra room before we upgrade, that'll be it. And I think we have tents now, but we can upgrade. So better insulation leads to lower fuel wood consumption, or firewood, and a pleasant environment. It adds a bonus to the team's satisfaction. Right. So we have less wood consumption and more entertainment or happiness. So that'll affect morale and fuel. So that's a pretty good upgrade. But how much does it cost? So 500 wood, 100 steel, 100 tools, and 100 glass. All right. What are these things at the bottom? Oh, we have to build sleeping quarters too, or like set up beds. Adding a bed increases accommodation capacity, right? So does it say what capacity is at now? I'm guessing it's 5 because I threw. Oh wait, 6. The bed up there in the corner, 2 at the bottom on the left, and 3 on the right side. But maybe we can make that better. Well, actually, we start with 3, and then we have to upgrade 3 more. So we got lucky on that upgrade. But I think the start is the same every time. I think. And then I believe there's also the radio. So we can have a spy network go out. We can contact a weapons dealer, recruits, and then also send documents. And then we've got, let's see, London, Washington, and Moscow. Request not available. Read your radio messages first. Furnace or heater would probably help them stay healthy, right? Yeah, you're right. The cold will make them more sick, too. I think randomly they can get sick, just because that's how it goes, but even more so in the winter. So if we have a radio message, what? Where do we read a radio message from? Read your radio messages first. I also don't think we can do spying for a while. We have to, I think, have better relations with our neighbors, and then also, because we could team up with the Soviet Union, London, you know, the UK and the US, and they'll send us supplies. I think they might also give us like bonus attacks and things like that. It all depends. I think like maybe air support or something during a mission, but I can't remember it entirely. Maybe this is what they mean by radio messages, like this mission. But I don't want to go on that just yet. Bum, bum. Bum. Let's see. And then we have... let's see. Alright, I think that's it for all of our supplies and stuff, so... Alright, let's load a save then. I just wanted to see what the beginning was like. So we have to go out on a mission that has to recruit another person, and then... And then we have the option to build something, although I think the only thing we could build now is another barracks, but that's probably not a good idea, but the hospital might be. So I'd say maybe start with the hospital, because everybody's going to be wounded when you come back, like pretty much every time. Provides faster healing for injuries and diseases, can be upgraded according to needs based and to gain additional bonuses. Okay. All right, so let's see what it's like to build that. So does that happen immediately? Let's speed that up a little bit. If you wait a while, you'll get additional messages and more men to come. All right, we'll stand by on that to see what happens. I want to see if this building actually builds itself. Oh, there's some more messages. Oh, okay. So we got one from London, now another one from Moscow. Dispatching one of our finest comrades to assist you. He's undergone rigorous training and is fully prepared to fight. This might be based on the difficulty we chose too, where we get earlier reinforcements. Motherland stands ready to support you with available resources. Should you require anything, do not hesitate to contact us. Victory will be ours. Okay, cool. Oh, and then world events could happen. All right. Germany invades Russia. Operation Barbarossa begins then. Let's see. Stalin called for total resistance, condemning the attack as unprovoked. International reactions are swift, with Britain and U.S. condemning the aggression. So that's interesting. Now we have camp events too. Oh, there's one of the comrades that have arrived. So the Russians radioed us and said, "Hey, we're sending you a homie." So I guess we can also get recruits based on who comes in from our relations. This should also boost morale a bit. Oh, that's actually pretty detailed. That's something like the altars would do, where it's like, okay, you're getting more recruits, so thus people are happy that our numbers are growing, and so thus that's a good thing. Now remember, a new thing is that war weariness will happen. So right now we're 1941, and so later on things are going to get a little bit more dreary, as they've been on the fight forever. We could build a radio. Oh, we can only do one construction at a time, though. We can only do one at a time. There's a cooking station we can build here. Looks like a kitchen or a canteen there, or something to make meals, something for radio communications. Another building there. And then expeditions. Yeah, I don't think there's I thought there were showers or something we could build for hygiene and things like that, but I don't remember. We're not going to be here too long, but I just wanted to see what happened at the camp, because this is, I think when winter time strikes, you might want to hunker down for the winter, because missions will just be more difficult to survive. Especially if you're playing on a harder difficulty, you might want every single person hanging out at the camp. Bum, bum. And then I think that's it for things that we can build. And then the shooting range too. Canteen looks like a big building though. Oh, that's what it's called. So the kitchen and the canteen. So the kitchen's small. Then oh, perfect. The field hospital is ready to go. So that's what this looks like. Then we can upgrade this further. So there's more upgrades for this, including the furnace, which probably increases efficiency in burning and heat. So it probably raises the level for heat and whatnot. Okay. And then construction of bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's go to one of the saves then. Oh, actually, the new recruit is here. Do we have to assign him a bed? Does the camp get attacked? I think it does, yeah. Or there are events where possibly our expeditions, like our soldiers can go out on expeditions and then they might be attacked, like when they're out on a mission. So that's something interesting to think about. Okay, all right, so let's load one of the missions then. So that's kind of just the camp and some things that you can do within the camp. Let's go to slot 1. So I think this will start us in the camp, but in a different... oh, actually, I think this is right at the beginning. So that kind of just skips the intro that we did, but I still wanted to see it. Yeah, so this is right at the beginning where we were. So let's go to 2 now. Oh, winter time. Oh, look at this. Oh, and the camp is covered in snow. Now, is the camp being covered in snow new? Like, I'd never seen winter in this game, but now that it's more difficult to survive in winter, it's... Well, winter is coming and winter is here. The city must survive. That kind of thing, right? Oh, and we got the usuals. Alwyn, I think, is the one you get from that one mission they told us to go on, the Cozy Cabin one. Simon Craig, that's new. Craig Kerr. British Radioman. Oh, that must be the one that parachutes in if you're good friends with the British. And then Carol, which is... Check Weapon Master as well. Okay. And then... Expedition Cooldown. Oh, it's... Okay, so it's the end of the first year. So it's the night before Christmas. It's almost Christmas Day. I wonder if there'll be an event for Christmas. If the troops will actually be motivated by that. And these guys are all working. Is there any mission to go on? Let's see. I don't see any like that. Oh, wait, there's the showers. Wait, there's a single tent and... Okay, there's... some toilets up there and then some showers, but it's very interesting because I didn't see that as like an upgrade. Not sure. Yeah, I think a furnace is an upgrade for every building. I'm actually curious about the kitchen. I want to see how they last throughout the winter. Like, we're gonna let this run for a little bit because this is very much a part of the game as the combat is. There's some baked bread there too. Christmas ceasefire with the Germans? I don't think so. Let's see. So he's actually working. I wish we could click on the individuals and see who they were. Otherwise, where was the other screen to see what everybody was up to? Oh, you can actually see them here if they're assigned. Okay, so they're working on the logging. Does it say what temperature it is? It would actually be interesting to see what temperature it was. Oh, well, Christmas Day came and went. No special event, sad. Oh, here we go. Food supplies have run out. Wood supplies run out. Wait. That says April 24th, 1942. That hasn't happened yet. So this is telling us how long we have until food and fuel run out? Okay. So then we might want to send some more people on expeditions to go hunting. So let's see about that. So because it's winter, we might want to, you know, not go on any missions. Although there could be some really good opportunities to attack the enemy because they're so vulnerable as well. I mean, they have to deal with the same stuff we do. Do you want to assign? Yes. Okay. So let's have them go out on a small hunting expedition. Won't be available until they return to the base. Okay, go ahead. Oh, it's interesting that it's called Forest Base. I wonder if in the future we'd be able to pick where we have a base. That'd be cool. Could be something to look forward to in the future. So we got 2 barracks, an armory, the hospital, kitchen, and the lumberjack is what we've got built so far. Oh, wait. No, they're working. Oh, the game paused again. Okay. What do we have here? Advice from Max. Expected return from expedition January 1st. Alright, so they don't stay out for too long. I guess that's what the small expedition is, a few days. Large must be like a week. But then while all this is happening, we also have the option to go out on missions. So if we check the map, nothing's available at the moment, so we're kind of shut down and locked down. So we need to basically just kind of hold tight for now. You know, I wonder too, and devs, when things are happening in the war, like right now, the Germans have invaded and Barbarossa has begun, so they've launched attacks from Poland into Ukraine and Belarus and other locations. I'm only assuming that when we get closer to like 1944, 1945, when the Soviets are closing in on, well, I guess our base in Slovakia and also Poland and whatnot, the map will probably change, right? So like Ukraine, Belarus will eventually turn green because the Soviets take those back. Also, I'm not. What are these striped lines here? Is this where the? Is this territory that we can operate in? Camp event. Uh-oh. Okay, these camp events things are cool. This is just like Frostpunk or Last Train Home. The men did well on the hunt and managed to catch a few rabbits and even a wild boar. This food should last for a while and keep our stomachs full. Outcome 220 food. Oh, damn. All right. Continue on. And then... German occupied zones. Oh, yeah. Well, wouldn't that be pretty much everything at this point? Well, that's interesting. They also have the border of Vichy, France. Oh, annexed? Yeah, could be. Well, I don't know. Regardless, it's all enemy territory. I don't know, though. Like, I don't think we can just do it like a mission in southern France suddenly, and then suddenly be in eastern Ukraine, and then in Norway. Like, it feels like the UK would be able to do that, but... And I also wonder, I think we can go to other locations based on, like, fighting with the British, so it'd be like, hey, well, you know, like, if you come, we want to get you over here to do a mission where you sabotage a railroad for us. Like, if you do, we'll get you equipment or something like that. What? We'll help you out. I'm not entirely sure, but something like that. Okay, there you go. You can see cooking is -5, heating is -30, wood production is 0, which is weird because didn't we have people up here? Or have they stopped for the day? I thought we had people assigned. Oh, no, it says coming. Oh, okay, so they have to go to them from the post. So it does represent a little bit of the like the downtime of people having to leave their post to go eat and sleep. And while they're sleeping, obviously, and cooking, they're using fuel. We'll see if we can make it through this winter and then do another mission, or see what mission comes up. Oh, the highlighted areas are areas where you've been operating, and during the winter you'll get no mission. You must take care of yourself and your men and manage your camp. Oh, so winter we won't get any missions at all. Okay. I thought maybe we would get like one big risky mission where it'd be like kind of a big gamble. Oh, there's some hospital stuff going on now. New information. Greetings, Commander. We've had a new cases of cold. Here's the list of men who've fallen ill. Craig is ill. Morale is at 60%. Is that a good or a bad thing? I think anything over 50 would probably be good. Oh, and there he is. Commander, you should know about this. The men in the camp have started to fall ill. The disease has appeared. Cold. Treatment would be significantly accelerated by placing the infected in the infirmary, where we can provide them with better care. Additionally, having enough medicine, food, and warmth would help as well. The better the conditions we have, the sooner the men will recover. Some men with stronger immunity can recover without medicine. Oh, really? But it will take longer. However, those with weaker immunity may face serious consequences. Please keep this in mind. Interesting. Last German troops left Finland April 27th, 1945. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's see how long this will last. I think we probably only have to survive until like March. So in the meantime, we'll just kind of try to keep everybody alive. This has kind of become like a different mini game because we're not doing the usual like XCOM stuff of moving to cover, throwing a grenade, you know, trying to sneak up on somebody. Now we're in a survival simulator. Ivan Hurath. Hey boss, it's freezing in here. What about turning the heat on? Oh, do we have to manually turn heat on? Oh, wow. Wood production is only +8. I think we need to send out another expedition to go get wood. Expeditions are on cooldown. Oh. Next one we can do is on the 12th. Right now it's the 5th. So we gotta wait till the 12th, and then we need to wait for those guys to come back. Okay, so maybe we didn't really need the food, we needed more wood. Food's now at 6,000, we're using 47 per day. Well, that's alright, then we can fully focus on wood. And then medicine, tools, food, fuel, fabric, steel, glass, wood, money. Oh, there's our expenses too. Oh, that's good. So we can see what we're using. So food is 47, fuel is 27. And food capacity is 7,500. Some of your bosses would say just think of palm trees. Meanwhile, it's like 35 to 45 degrees below Celsius. Yeah. That would actually be another thing to add to this winter thing. Is there a way we could see the temperature? Because that'd be kind of cool if it fluctuated, you know, to where you're using a little bit more fuel. I guess this just gives you an average, so it's a little easier to manage if it's just, quote, cold. Cold enough to where they need to heat things. All right, we did need to put somebody in the hospital, so let's try that. So healing. And, was it Greg or Craig? Craig was not doing so well. So he's assigned here, but is he a patient or the doctor? I hope I don't. I hope I didn't assign the dude who's sick to be a doctor. Be like, yeah, man, just heal yourself. You'll be fine. Oh, he's going in there now. Cool. All right, so people will actually move to the post in which they're assigned. It's not just like a random fun animation. Oh no, he's sitting down at the desk. Hospital. Oh, another one is sick. Carol now. Interesting. Let me reassign people. Oh, here, patients. There we go. But how do I assign him as a patient? Also, it looks like he's ready for some sort of an upgrade. Normal, extra, oh, medical care, normal. But there's a whole list of patients here. Staff or patients? Oh, okay, we can assign him. Oh. So Craig was assigned as staff. Well, let's... Yeah, we don't need you... Oh, good, we should have Martin as the doctor. Yeah. Because that's what he can do in the winter. So let's make Martin our doctor. Craig is going to be a patient. Okay, cool. So Craig and Carol are now in the hospital, and then Martin, as we saw his role before, he's a doctor, so we can hopefully get him helping out a little bit more. Hopefully no more people get ill, but it's coming down to that wood. So I'm kind of like in bad times because expeditions are on cooldown. He's writing a report. It's cold. Yeah, you probably don't want to get any new... Oh, it would be bad times to have a single tent at this moment, too, with somebody in there, because that doesn't have heating. That was bad. Wait a minute, we have plenty of wood. We have, I didn't notice the total there, but we have plenty of wood to turn the heat out. Can I do that for the buildings? Heater is needed in the winter. Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay. And maybe what we need to do is actually upgrade the heater. There doesn't seem to be one in the hospital. I don't see one there. Is that an upgrade we can do? Oh my god, the hospital doesn't even have a heater. Okay. So we got to build that right now. And maybe some more beds in the future. But okay, so now we're going to install a heater in there. Hospital needed one. Okay, so the command post has one. The barracks has one. Apparently there's 2 barracks. This one does not have one. Okay, so we can turn that on. I don't know who's sleeping where. Okay, so the construction of a furnace is instantaneous, so that's good. And then the armory has a little bit of fire going on. Kitchen's gonna need fire too. Ivan is assigned here, and he's our chef, right? So Ivan, chef, yeah, okay, makes sense. So now I just want to see if we can survive for the thaw, and then we'll go out on another mission. It's a pretty good, I think this breaks up the missions pretty well though, because you've got to be making sure that between your missions that not only are you managing your like supplies like ammo and med kits and stuff, but you're also having to manage food and wood, which brings it doesn't become all about the stats of the soldiers and like min-maxing if or when they can like, you know, like become a hero unit or whatever and worrying about XP, but also just worrying about stacking materials up and who you bring. Like maybe you'll have to skip a mission or two to prepare for winter, which would be like a good thing to prepare for winter, a bad thing to like fight the Germans, you know, and get better on the side of the British, the Americans, and the Soviets, and then get more recruits from them, or maybe supply from them, whatever it may be. Let's see. Okay, so there's barracks there. Or a possibility of building a barracks. And then do we have a canteen? I wonder if we can convert a building. They're all pretty much the same size, so it also would be nice if we could convert a building. Or how do we delete a building if we don't want it? There might be a way to do that. Oh, and then there's all of our options in the upper left. Okay. Lots of good stuff from Frostpunk. Yeah, I mean, these are the basics, but it is cool to see like that there's more to managing than just like managing weapons and ammo. Also, we could have our troops practice shooting, but we'll need more tools. And of course, we could radio for that for like weapons, which is here. So we can send for military help from the UK. Current relations 65%. Ask your allies for military help. If you have impressed your allies through your actions, they might be willing to send you their best soldiers for a limited time period. Oh. I wonder if we can also get supplies, though. Looks like we can. Ask your allies for weapons, ammo, and other usable items. The more you impress them, the more they are willing to part with. Otherwise, they won't send you any if they don't find it necessary. This is resources, so that's going to be things like wood and glass and steel. And then money. Also from the UK. And what do we have for cash? $55. Bum, bum, bum. Back to lumberjack. Oh, we can get upgrades too. What can we upgrade for? Well, looks like we have both. Building is responsible for wood production, timber influenced by the strength of the... Oh, what? Wait, it gets that detailed? The production of the lumberjack is influenced by the strength of the unit working at it. Diseases and injuries reduce production. So you can have people work there, but then they're going to have a reduced output or increase based on who works there. And then also upgrades. Upgrades you to allows you to assign additional worker to produce wood. Fire and wood and tools are assigned that. Okay. But it's already fully upgraded? I think. But then if I want to assign 2 people... which we did. All right, so we could, it looks like we're at 8 now, but maybe we can go up to like 10 or 12. The time you want to do the woodcutting, though, is before winter, giving you more time to prepare, because you're not going to be able to keep up with demand, I guess. All right, so now we're at the end of January, so I'm guessing February is when we might start seeing some changes. And they have the guys healed up at the hospital. Oh, the game will automatically take them out of the hospital. That's good. Oh, but there's another person ill now. Martin. Isn't Martin working there? Oh boy. Martin got sick while being a doctor. Okay, well, let's have the medic take care of him. So Martin is a patient. Oh, we need a doctor first. Oh, but can I have somebody as a doctor who's not a doctor? Wait. We can. All right, so then Martin we want as a... Well, let's see. A doctor, okay. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so we'll speed up time. Oh, back to hospital again. Alwyn is now sick, okay. So if we speed through this, we're just going to be constantly assigning people to the hospital. I also wonder, like medical care, you can do minimal, normal, and extra, but that doesn't show... I don't see like... like how much medical stuff they're working with. Like, I don't know what they're taking for resources if we have normal, medium, and extra or whatever. However, it's listed. Hospital heating is on, +2, okay. Okay, we got XP going. Some of these guys look like they were ready to upgrade or something. How do we check and see who's ready for like an upgrade? Total -7 per day. Oh, armory heating's on, but it's down by 10. We'd have to upgrade that thing. We can upgrade the heater, but it won't let me. Oh, this is locked. Why is it locked? We may have to do some research to get a better heater, I guess. Bum, bum. And then... Oh, Dutch soldier here. And he's the sapper, right. And yeah, Groot, I guess, definitely gives that away. I think the best way to go through recruits is to go through the main thing and then like manage them through that. Okay, oh, there we go. All right, so all these guys might be due for like an upgrade. Oh, there we go. So a character upgrade and a perk upgrade. Both of these are flashing, but it seems like only the heavy gunner spot can be upgraded. So we have 1 point to spend on him. So we have double barrel, iron arms, heavy gunner. Well, that'd be good because I think that's his role anyway, yeah. Oh, another person to the hospital. Jeez. Well, let's assign him. Boy, everybody's just gonna be in the hospital. So we have 3 beds. So how long does it take them on average to process? Looks like, oh, we've got, oh, these are locked. Oh, we have 3 beds, yeah. Can we really get that many hospital beds? 6? Is that 6? Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, can we go on that wood expedition? I think it said we... Oh, yeah, we could go on January 12th. Well, yeah, we're getting low on wood, right? So actually, we went from, what, 1,800 to 700 wood? Oh, I guess we're building upgrades, so that cost a lot of our wood, too. Looks like we need 4 men to go on an expedition. So let's go on a small expedition. Resource gain negative 9%. Oh, we'll gain between 364 and 500, so that's good. Let's send them out. Yeah, I'm not sure which barracks is unused. I don't. This one I think is unused. We could turn that off. We'll keep an eye on if people are actually in that one. Or are they? How many recruits do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8. So this one must be used. There must be people in that one too. Because each of them can hold 6, so there must be people there. Unless, is there another one? That's our armory, hospital, command center, and then 2 barracks, and then a kitchen. You might be right, though. We'll need to keep an eye on that. And then did we set? Okay, we already sent the expedition. Good. Oh, good. Big pop-up at the bottom whether or not they've healed, which is good. Nice. So I click on that, and then I wanted to bring me over to the hospital, but I guess it doesn't. So there's a pretty big chance of people getting sick. I also wonder if there's a way we can give them better clothing for the winter. Is there a way to do that? Like, I wonder if we can actually give them different uniforms and clothing. So I think we can give them armor, which is cool. Oh, camp event. Uh-oh. Maybe the expedition came back. Are they sick or wounded? They're getting sick from the cold. But, you know, it is what it is because they're working outside. Men worked hard and managed to chop enough wood. It's important to keep in mind that they have to chop far from the camp and not too densely as to not arouse suspicion from enemy scouts roaming the forest. Outcome 414. All right, not bad. Not bad. All right, and then so now we're up over 1,000 again. Heating now is at -50, but -8. So we're at 42, and we're not cooking at the moment. So food is at -71. So I think this should always be displayed on screen, honestly. The like the potential running out of supply. I like that it can predict when we will run out of stuff. So like they're thinking medicine we're going to run out in August, but I think what will happen is after the winter is over and we're into the spring, they'll get sick a lot less often. So that'll probably go up until maybe the next winter, but we'll still need more supplies for that, more medicine. And then for food, Supplies will run out on April 12th, which might be a good time to go hunting again. I think we could do one more hunting expedition and then one more before that. So, like, well, two, maybe, somewhere in that window. But then there's an expedition cooldown until the 13th. I think we're going to want to keep going for wood. I'm surprised at how cold things are, even though we can't upgrade. There must be some other type of upgrade that we need, though. Because this, you know, this takes 50 wood, 150 steel, and 15 tools. But I can't build an upgraded furnace, so there must be... Maybe the barracks itself needs to be upgraded. What if we try to upgrade the barracks? Oh, that's probably what it is. We probably need the tier 2 barracks upgrade, and then we can get the tier 2 furnace, and then maybe the tier 2 beds. Which would make sense, because there'd probably be more room. And also, if the furnace is bigger, maybe there's something to prevent flammability. Because I think we can make buildings out of wood. And I'd like to show that off, but also I don't want to run out of wood in the middle of the winter. Now, if you're just joining us, keep in mind, folks, that this is not just like a camp simulator. This is just the newest content that's been added to the game, and it's slow like winter is with a lot of little management, but this game is definitely a management sim no matter what, because I think a lot of people know if you're getting into these types of games, you have to manage everybody's upgrades, everybody's weapons and ammo and grenades, and so even when you're out in the field, you're thinking about supplies, like, okay, do I want to throw this grenade now because we might not have one when we go to the next mission, or oh, we found a bunch of grenades, we can bring these back to the camp, because things you find out in the field you can actually bring back to camp. But those are weapon wise, like you can find enemy rifles and grenades, and I think maybe ammo, yeah, but I don't think you can find things like food and like wood. Like I don't think you can just find a, I don't know, like a pallet of firewood that somebody just left out and just carry it back to base, which would be interesting though. If there was some sort of a more salvage operation to it. I don't know if that's built in, but I mean that's where this could go next, is all right, let's implement all these problems that winter causes, like illness and a lack of firewood and stuff, and then let's start putting in more ways to solve those problems. So introduce problem, introduce tools to solve problem. Like it's kind of how it goes. All right, so we're February. Oh wait, it's almost Valentine's Day. That's when all the heart-shaped pizzas go on sale. Yeah. You can speed up time, by the way, and you can eat. Oh, set the hospital armory on automatic. It will help you with management. Oh, how do we set them on automatic? Is there an auto mode? Oh, auto right here. Okay. Oh, so a building will be automatic if an employee is assigned to it, and then you can hit auto. Okay, gotcha. So then let's do that with the kitchen, because we're probably going to automatically want to make food whenever it's available, right? Oh, no, you can't do that. Okay. So then, does automatic... No, he has to be working there all the time, though. So the drawback with that, though, is that you'd have to have Max working here all the time. So if you have nobody sick and Max is in the hospital, he could be doing something else. But if you assign him to that something else, then you have to take him off that to do manual. So Max is probably somebody you're not going to ever want to send on expeditions, because if somebody comes back hurt, wounded, sick, or whatever, you're not going to want the doctor to leave the camp. Which is interesting, because that's the guy you also take on missions too. Like, you don't want to lose him, because that's your doctor. Doctors are good. The doctor is good, by the way, back at the camp for the hospital, but the medic is good out in the field because he can take advantage of the, med kits and stuff like that. All right. So we can set the armory to automatic too. So what does that do? Let's check out the armory as well. Oh, okay. It's already set to auto. Item list. Oh, okay. He's giving these guys this type of equipment. Oh, this is cool. He can do repairs. All right. So he can do repairs or maybe craft new weapons too? No weapons need to be repaired, but only for this guy. Okay, I want to see all of our troops then before we get ready for a mission. We're going to go out in the spring, but I wanted to see if I could upgrade everybody. So the best way to do that, I think, is from this screen here. So we want to go to recruits, and then, all right, so then we upgrade. Oh yeah, can we upgrade the hospital? I think we got to upgrade the hospital first to make it warmer, I think. Yeah. Oh, I see. It highlights this in red because we have to do this first. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. So if you click on something, it highlights in red what you need to do beforehand. So if we wanted to build this thing, the upgraded medical table, we have to do the thing before, which is the upgraded insulation. And if we want to do that, then we need more wood. So if we're going to upgrade the heater, we need the previous heater, which is in green, and then we also need the thing up here, which is the upgraded tent, which then is the related to wood. Okay, so that makes sense. Oh damn, wait, the snow is thawing. Here we go, boys. Oh, and you can actually see it. Oh man, look at that. It's disappearing in real time. That's cool. I would hope the same effect happens when snow falls then, like at the end of November and December. It looked like it'll start to snow. And look at how muddy the camp looks. Look at that. It's muddy, buddy. That's kind of cool. Oh, and you can see like water in the ruts. Nice. Okay, so maybe we should turn up. I think it would save us a lot of wood. Let's start turning off some of the heaters. It might make people more sick and we'll need medicine, but we'll probably want to be able to build and upgrade stuff the more wood we save. Okay, so we made it. We survived the winter. The city has survived. Cool. I do like it when you see snow retreat like that. One of the first games I saw where it would snow and you'd see it accumulate and then disappear was Ostriv, and that blew my mind back then. And now it's just any game that doesn't have snow like that, it's like, let me see the snow. I appreciate that it didn't just fade to black or something like that. Like that wasn't necessary to show the snow retreating like that, but it's just bonus points for me, honestly. Okay, so heating is needed during winter. Alerts, yeah. But is anything really happening? Also, I wonder when this game can... Okay, so this is why I wish it would tell us what temperature it was, so that way I'd know when it's best to turn off the heaters, because it's late February. Obviously, it's still cold, but it's not like... You know, March will be a lot warmer. February is a bad time to turn the heaters off, but, you know, the snow is melted, so I'm assuming it's above zero. That's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, chat, for those of you. All right, so the lumberjack. Now, is this set to auto? I don't think there'd be a reason for that to be set to auto. Oh, soldiers, what do we got here? Hey, boss, it's freezing in here. How about turning the heat on? I think the earlier we turn the heat off, the less expeditions we'll have to go on for wood. Oh, and we're actually gaining plus 11 wood. Now, wait a minute. That's interesting because before we were at plus 8. Now we're at plus 11. Did somebody get their strength up by working here? There's so many things I want to know for the soldiers' traits, you know? And also, where's that screen I really like? There's a screen that really helps to... Oh, look, you can see who we're friends with. The Western allies seem to really like us. Morale, soldiers... There's a screen where it's really easy to manage people, and I forget where that is. Is it an inventory screen? Expeditions, quick save, quick load. Oh, actually, let's do a quick save. F5. Yeah. No sound, or is it just me? It's just you. Also, oh, winter is over, Commander. Your men... Oh, okay, so it literally tells you when winter is over. All right, so it must be March 1st. Winter is over, Commander. Your men can once again leave the base and must prepare to carry on further operation. The risk of disease is rapidly decreasing. Remember, winter will return at the end of the year. Be ready for it. Okay, so I'm assuming it's between November and March. Oh, okay, so right at the end of February 27th. Nice. Okay, so now missions will pop up again. We did it, guys. We survived winter. Not that it was that hard, but there was some definite important stuff to that, too. Which also means if you're starting to lose people on missions, the camp is going to suffer. That's you're going to have a bad time. Let's see here. Let's see. Perfect. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Just seeing this on Steam looks cool. Could be a lot of fun. It is, actually. And I think one thing I really like is that there's more to do with the base now. Because, to be quite honest, what you could do is you really could just have this as a series of menus instead of being able to see the camp. They could have just shown like a top-down screenshot of the camp and then just allowed you to click on different buildings. Like, they could have been a little bit more minimal than this, but they didn't. And now this opened up the opportunity to see it kind of functioning in the winter and people actually working at different locations in the camp. So that's quite nice. So I hope to see more management of the camp this way with different things to do. And that's pretty cool. So now we're just standing by for a mission to come in. I don't think we did. Also, I wanted to find that screen again and get everybody upgraded. But I forgot where that screen was. Info, morale. Oh, what happened?
Commander?
Oh, damn, cutscene.
Martin.
Oh, sorry. What,
Some bastard's hanging around the base.
a Nazi?
Well, not really. He's waiting outside.
What, so now we're gonna take in everyone who just passes by?
Well, he's looking for you. He says the uncle sent him.
Uncle.
Sam?
Bring him in.
Oh my god, our first American brother. God damn it. Beautiful.
I'm only going to ask this once. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Peter, and as I can see, I've just come in time to a costume party. Wait, Uncle sent me. If you don't believe me, read this.
Or
is this guy a communist and trying to...
take it slow.
Is he trying to get everybody to be communist?
Shush! That's top secret. You never know who's listening.
All right, take it easy.
Listen to this shenanigans music.
As long as Carl doesn't lose his shit. How can you be good?
I'm pretty good in the kitchen. The Nazis really liked my cooking. Eine Kartoffel oder 2 Kartoffeln.
I'll stuff that fucking Kartoffel in between your teeth, you motherfucker.
Enough.
Whoa, whoa.
Carl.
Whoa.
That is an order, Private. So, what should I do with you? Can you shoot?
I once shot a hare, which turned out to be a delicious sirloin.
A hare, huh? You saying a sirloin, right? The kitchen is taken, so it looks like you're gonna have to go back to where you came from.
I can write.
And who can't?
I can typewrite. And pretty damn fast.
Can you fax and
That's the
copy?
reason they call me Quick Peter. And I know the Morse code. If I were a complete nobody, I wouldn't be here, would I?
Well, we can only hope. All right, then. We could make use of a radio operator, so we're gonna give you a shot.
Oh, good.
If you're not bluffing. Take this radio and send this to our boys in Warsaw.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And what's the code?
Uncle.
Code?
Every radio operator has his own code, right? To recognize the enemy, isn't that right? Or am I wrong?
No, you're not. The chart is right next to you on the radio.
What the hell was that all about? Welcome aboard. Peter arrives at the camp. I don't remember this happening before. Is that new? Well, at least we have a radio operator now. Although, wait a minute. Alexander... I thought this guy's name was Peter. I don't know. Is he on our list? There he is. Peter... Bobar. Radioman. Who the hell was the uncle? That sounds like something the communists would say. He was supposed to be a farmer, but he defied his fate and graduated from the Faculty of Electrical Engineering. That's why he came to the attention of the Gestapo. Finding himself in the wrong place at the wrong time, he had no choice but to join the resistance. Okay, so he's very good at cooking, but the other thing he studied was electrical engineering, so thus he's a radioman. Okay, well, at least we have better people who are permanent at the camp. Level 0 sapper. Now remember, in these games too, you think to yourself, like, there's no way I would ever send that guy out on a mission because he's a level 0. But you can get their levels up by like building a shooting range and a couple other things to keep their levels going. So that way they're not completely worthless. But of course, being in the field is the best experience. Yeah, okay, so I wouldn't do this in an actual playthrough, but I want to try to contact the Allies now and see if they'll send something. Maybe some resources so we can get our camp built. Yeah. Question, does the war end or does it continue forever? No, I think eventually it will end, and I guess the more sabotage you do, the better it is for all your friends, you know, like maybe the less resistance the Germans will put up when the Soviets come, and thus you'll have a better time. Oh yeah, so how does the ammo and stuff work at the armory? Well, I think honestly you can find a lot of the ammo, because if you're killing the enemy and picking up their stuff, I think you can bring a lot of ammo back with you. But maybe the expeditions will bring some, although it looked like it was just for hunting and for cutting down trees. But who knows? Maybe you go out one minute, you go out on a hunting mission, and the next you find a broken down German truck and you just take their supplies. That's true. The sapper can get us maple syrup. True. It's true. Let's see. Let's hope this bloody war ends soon. The longer it drags on, the more our hope will fade, and it may eventually fall into a full-blown war exhaustion. Okay, so this is a new thing for the game, too. So morale will be dependent on how long the war goes on, but I do believe, you know, there's things we can build, people we can get, and then also maybe when we complete missions, you know, when we have good results against the Germans, it'll raise everybody's morale. Let's try to request resources and see what happens. I want to go out on a mission soon, though. But I think it was important to see how the camp's going to function in the winter.
I told you at our last meeting you would hear from me again. The guy with this letter is Peter, and I think you might find him useful. You have a lot in common. I saw him kick the asses of 2 Krauts just because they thought they owned the place. He's got a big mouth, but he's damn good with radio. If I were you, I'd give him a chance. Farewell, Commander.
A letter from Uncle? Okay. I don't even know what the original letter said. Oh, message from London. We've carefully reviewed your report and concluded that supporting you is vital to our shared goals. As a result, we're preparing a delivery of aid, which should arrive in the coming days. The supplies are chosen to meet your key needs, so we trust you use them strategically. Use them wisely. Oh, okay. All right. All right, that's cool. So it seems to take whatever we have the least of. All right. So we're standing by for a mission. Do we have anything to go on? Okay, nothing yet. I guess we'll just keep the wood supplies up, and food seems to be good at 3,000. But obviously we need more all the time. Send out 2 guys on a hunting expedition then. 81% chance of success. I wonder if seasonally it'll be different too. Like if you go hunting in the winter, it looked like we may have had a lower number. So, I guess we'll just wait until the mission comes in and see what we can do. And then if one doesn't come in for a while, I'll load the next save and see what might happen, where we'll end up. Kitchen lumberjack, yep. Well, there's missions, relations. I think there's like an overview screen of... I think what it might also be best to do is upgrade people before you bring them on a mission, just so you know what the mission is. But also... Oh, there we go. This is the screen I wanted to look at too. The only thing I'd want here would be a, in this screen, it would be nice to have a photo of each of the soldiers that you're going to recruit. Or modify, because, you know, after looking at everybody's portraits here on the right side, and also while you're on the missions, it might help to not just remember their name and specialty, but also their, like, it'd just be nice to have a portrait here somewhere. Okay, so here's where we will modify weapons. This is what I was looking for. So this is like the camp storage. So more stuff was just delivered to the warehouse, but that was building materials, so steel and wood and stuff like that. Fabric. Wait. Oh, this guy has access to a U.S. commando uniform, but also a Dutch uniform. I don't know why we would need both. And now we have silence weapons too, and I don't think we have one at the moment, but oh, there's a sight that we can install too. So we have a sapper, novice. Those guys could be just good for wood cutting, like all year round. Okay, another uniform here. Civilian clothing. Or Wehrmacht. Oh, this guy can disguise himself as the Germans, maybe? Maybe he can switch in battle. I don't know. Okay, so then we can upgrade from this screen here. This is the attribute screen. So this screen here, it seems to be all related to battle. Not just necessarily the in the camp. And then there's skills here, so we have shooting, sniping, melee, burst fire, medicine, and explosions, and then they've got strength. So this guy, for example, is at a 6, so he'd be good on the logging. So this is kind of good base management. So we got strength, dexterity, intelligence, and endurance, and then... yeah, okay. So these are all the ones available for upgrade. I don't know if I want to upgrade them yet, though. But I don't know why. Alright, well, let's put the heavy gunner up on... What's up, Kahi? Good to see you. Diego, thanks for subbing, dude. Welcome, everybody. Oh, there's a new mission coming in. Oh, we got... Alright, stuff's piling up. We'll upgrade them when we go on a mission. Check the warehouse. Oh, there's the supplies. Our friends from the West keep their word and sent us the promised supplies. We've successfully collected them from our newly found shipment. Excellent. Oh, whoa. 700 food and 223 medicine? Well, all right, then we'll just focus on the wood for the winter. That's very nice. Camp event. Uh-oh. Vehicle tracks? Bad news, Commander. The men really tried, but they came back from the hunt empty-handed. The rabbit traps were empty and they didn't catch any other animal. Hardly any wildlife around, maybe scared off by distant gunfire or the nighttime flyover planes, who knows. Well, I mean, we got a ton of food from the British, so I guess, you know, that's not that bad. And a new mission available. Bohemia. Oh, we can spend skill points on strength too? Okay. Oh, that's good. So we can spend it on specialties or like base stats like strength. Okay. We will do that before we go on this next mission then. Airdrop USSR. Oh, this is the new mission, I believe. Is it not? Ooh. Oh, we're gonna die. We should not take this mission, but we have to see what it's like. We're dealing with Paratrooper Volksjäger, excellent units, SS Division Das Reich, elite units, and the Wehrmacht Standard. Standard's already too difficult for us, but let's just do a quick little save beforehand. We'll do slot 4. Okay, before we do that mission, I want to see what this other save is. Airdrop. Okay, I want to see what this mission is, or what this leads us to first, just real quick. Okay, that's the end of winter. All right, so we'll go back to our save then, which is 4. So let's try the airdrop mission, and we'll get everybody statted up for it. Now, before we go on this mission, can we upgrade? Okay, I wish this screen was accessible before, like at any time. Like before going on a mission, we only had that little screen, but I'd like to be able to see this screen at any time. This is one just preparing for missions, but this is kind of nice to be able to manage stuff. So we can trade between our soldiers. We can upgrade their perks. Give them equipment. Check out their general traits. Oh, so Peter's the one who's an entertainer. So this dude's a goober. So he'll raise the mood in the camp, which is good. So who do we want to send on the mission? How do we see that exactly? Oh, here. Oh, we're only sending 2. We can only send 2. What? I'm sure as hell not sending Peter. I can't remove them?
Bring it on.
Are these 2 scripted to go? All right. Okay, he's got 20 ammo. Let's bring a med kit for both these guys. Oh, there's one of the new weapons too, I believe. This is new. Now, I wonder what kind of ammo that takes. 45 ACP. Oh, nice. It highlights what it's used for, and we also have access to a well rod. Now, hold on a second. Oh, this can also go on this. How do we install that? Does the armorer need to install the sight onto the rifle? Because it looks like it can be assigned to that rifle. I don't see a button though to modify the rifle. Having a German rifle is a good idea, though, because when we shoot Germans, they're going to have German rifles. That means more ammo. Small med kits. So that's what we need for the German rifles. So he's got an extra 20. That should be more than enough. So he doesn't need that. He's got 35. We'll stack to 50. I don't think we need that much. Is there a way to split? Okay, we can split half. All right, 25 is more than enough. So 25, good. Okay, looks like we can get some throwing knives. Oh, we have some tools for the sapper. What are these? Oh, we got clippers. You can add the scope only in primary slot, holding the weapons in your hand. Oh, really? Hold on. Oh, I see. So up here. Oh. Oh, so we can put a bayonet on it and also a scope? Oh, that's a different one. Oh, okay. So then it turns green. Okay. All right, that's cool. Oh, that's an FG42 sight, so we don't have that yet. I really do like how things highlight, though, based on what it's used for. So that way players don't have to study the menu all the time. This guy deserves something else, but I feel like it's just better in the hands of the pro. The Mega Ultra Pro. Also, our guy has a helmet. Ooh, 20% protection? Give our dude a hat at least. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and upgrade our guys with perks. Neither of these guys have a perk. Okay, I think this is good. Reload weapons. Nice. Look at this guy. This guy. ... This guy. ... Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the music is much better now. All right, we ready to go die? I don't know if we're going to succeed on this one, but we'll see. So this is, I believe, the new mission. Oh, great. So another airdrop has come in, and the Germans have pulled up to see what's going on. I don't think that's the British one, is it? This was from the Soviets. They're probably telling us, hey, bruh, we were a little off course. Could you go ahead and roll up? Okay, well, we do have a well rod. So that means we can be somewhat stealthy. There a little fog of war from it being nighttime, maybe? It looks like this is just an empty forest/field. Okay. Let's move up then.
I see an enemy.
Oh, good.
Bring it on.
So we could try to sneak up behind that guy and knife him. What is this? Oh, it's like a smooth flat rock. Okay. Wait, what is that? Ooh, it's a parachute. There's multiple airdrops here. What's in that? Oh, a well rod too. Well rod. All right.
I'm all ears.
Not enough AP to loot yet.
Sir, yes, sir.
Looting takes AP. Enemy is moving. Let's see if I can flank around him. There's a good spot. A couple good spots here to sneak. If we can.
Bring it on.
My guy. Ooh.
You got it.
Now, how do I modify this guy's inventory? He's got a landmine. Okay, we'll have to give him the order to reload. Being stealthy might be a good idea here. How do I reload?
Reloading!
Yeah. Scream that out at nighttime during a nighttime sneak mission. I am now initiating the reloading process. Shh, quiet. Hey, quiet down, pal. Trying to do, get us caught? Ooh, and there's passive perks behind me. Look at that. We can use the German uniform for stealth? Okay, so they won't notice us as easily. Oh, there's one more supply to secure. Oh, Peter and Martin have to live? Ugh. I was hoping we'd leave Peter behind. He's a goofy guy.
I'm listening.
It's fine.
I'm
All
listening.
right. I think we moved as much as we could. Yeah, I want to go way down here.
I see an enemy.
Damn, Peter can roll. Okay, there's at least 2 enemies here. Are we supposed to see the Folsom-Jaeger soon? Maybe when we get the supplies, they'll come after us. I'm still more comfortable keeping them together because they might get spotted eventually.
I'm all ears.
Cool little stealth mission so far.
I see an enemy.
Boy, we got 4 or 5 Wehrmacht soldiers there. I see 4. So let's see. Oh, they're looking away from each other. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, I think I'm gonna move here.
Hold on.
You got it.
He could move up there, but then he wouldn't be able to knife, according to the UI. I think we should just stay on the backside of that tree and let the Germans move around. Ooh, good thing. Good thing we turned around.
I'm all ears.
Oh, damn, we're trapped behind this tree.
I'm listening.
Ooh, that was close. This is a mission that really matters because there's a ton of supply here and stuff. And if they start shooting, everybody's gonna come running. Oh man, this is a good mission too because it's really tempting to like get to the middle and get all that stuff. Like it's a good way to have these randomly occur to give the player new weapons and stuff. It's like when an airdrop happens in any game and there's just stuff in the middle of the map. Makes you want to go out of your way to get all the extra loot. Especially me.
Bring it on.
I go behind that tree.
I'm listening.
I'm just gonna go there. Then I want to hope and see if Peter can come up behind that guy when he passes by. Yep. Guy's still having a cigarette. Other guy's moving away.
You got it.
Now, before I take this shot, I want to save because I don't know if him peeking out from behind that tree is going to get him spotted, which would be a little silly. Although he can get up behind that guy, but can't get that close. Otherwise, he'll be heard with the handgun. He's not really carrying too much, is he? Maybe it's the landmine. He's at 18.93 out of 33 on his weight limit. Oh, look at that. German disguise 0 out of 3. Wait, how does that work with
Sir, yes, sir.
Martin then? 3 out of 3. Maybe 3 times getting detected or something?
Bring it on.
Before they know it's not an actual soldier? Oh, the damage would just be 5 to 30? Oh, I don't even know if that's worth that. I think I just want to sneak up behind him then. And stab him. Now, can we just get him like that, or are we going to get caught? This could be a litigation. What I really want to do is just take one step and then stab him, but I think... Oh, actually, is somebody going to see him? Oh, I think it's that guy's line of sight, maybe. Boy, this is risky as hell. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna get caught, though. Yeah, save before every risky move. Yeah, every XCOM game. Yeah, it's just like that. But that's what's fun, though, is that with these games, it's really fun to, like, do experiments, right? Like, to set yourself up in a few different ways and just... Sometimes you replay scenarios, no matter how good or bad they go, just to see how differently it could have gone. Sometimes I'll replay a mission thinking to myself, like, oh, that could have gone better. And then I do it again, knowing where all the enemies are and knowing all the things and stuff, and then just somehow do worse. Poke. Now, can he loot in the same turn? That's a 0 below. I think that means that guy doesn't have anything on him. Really? Alright, well, let's sneak away from this situation towards the tree. And Martin will get a little closer.
Hold on.
Oh, new enemy spotted. Oh, wow, there's 6 dudes here. Well, there was 7. Now it's down to 6. 7v2. No wonder we're going so slow. Now this is cool because there's a few sentries on the outskirts that are on patrol, and then these two guys just chatting. These chatty chatters who are chatting in the war zone when they should be securing the perimeter.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so maybe we'll go for this guy, and then when he turns around, where'd he go? Maybe we hit that guy, and then the guys by the trucks. I think we need to circle around here, like this way. Although this guy would be great to take out. He's being kind of watched by those two.
Yes, Commander.
I think we'll just wait. I don't think that guy's gonna move. He's just having that cigarette. Although that could just mean like 3 or 4 turns he just stays there. Maybe? You're securing the tacos? Yeah, Operation Taco would really motivate the troops. Although, I don't know. 1940s, even America, I don't even know if they knew yet the beauty of a taco. Or pizza. Well, there are probably a lot of pizzerias on the East Coast. But, like Midwest, West Coast, I don't know if that was a thing yet. It took us a while to truly be free.
I'm all ears.
Take out the perimeter guards and less people in sight. Yeah, you're right. It's amazing. Yeah, you do have to think about this like Commandos a bit, or Hitman, or many other games you've played. It's cool how a game that's not even like this could, you know, provide insight of where it's like, okay, there's guards patrolling. I should take them out first. Then I should take out the guards by the door, you know, and then wait until somebody comes through that door. Then they take that person out. So I guess I'll... That should be a good spot to hide out. I think that's a good spot there. Like, that kills the line of sight, I think. Like, we're behind a bush, right? Yeah. I mean, I would hope that... Because we can't move through there, so I'm assuming it also obstructs vision if it does that with movement, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
New XCOM World War II? Kind of. This game's been out for about a year, but it had some really interesting demos that we tried a few times, and I was like, I gotta play this one and see what it's like. And this type of combat is getting better, but I think the developers are reaching the end of what they can do with this type of combat, aside from adding new missions and like refining a few already existing mechanics. But the base building management has gotten a little bit more interesting too, and I think there's still more avenues to it explore there as well. But I could also, and I hope I'm wrong, and that there's something that comes around that blows my mind. Like, for example, what would be really cool is something to where somehow we were able to get in a vehicle or like a mortar or a machine gun or something like that as like a special weapon that we can take care of at the base, and then also like bring on these missions too. I mean, these are, so long as we all support these types of games, these devs, they're hungry for success. You got bloat, you got the big boy bloat, the AAA big boy bloat battle pass, you know, pay us monthly, you know who we're talking about. I'm not going to name names, Ubisoft, but then there's other, you know, developers that come around from Poland, Czech Republic, and Slovakia, and these guys are just like, you know what we're going to do? Dude, we're going to make a good game, and hopefully it'll market itself. But unfortunately, in 2025, that's not enough, and any sort of word of mouth you can give to a game is good. Like, for example, when we do Steam Next Fest stuff, the nice thing about the Steam Next Fest is a bunch of people get to try stuff before they buy stuff or add it to their wish list. So that's what's really important about exposure. All right, I'm thinking about moving this guy here in the next turn. I think he'll walk past, and then I can move to these bushes. So we should be able to pop this guy. Then I should be able to pop that guy. And then I guess we can go around, and then maybe we could do... Oh, if we could... Oh, no, see, this guy's going to get... If we shoot him, these two are probably going to see him. But what we could try to do is if we kill enough guards, I might be able to well rod two of these guys kind of at the same time, or knife kill, and then we should have an easy fight over the other ones. But they could sound the alarm. But I don't know if them just spawning us is, like, enough. Jagged Alliance 3 is really good in that regard. Yeah, I agree. And games like this need just more time to just develop, and, you know, when you're dealing with smaller teams, eventually you have to release, and they need to be paid for their work so they can continue to improve and make changes to things, you know? I mean, I look back at 11-bit studios, and I look at, like, this war. If you look at this War of Mine, honestly, it's not that impressive of a game. Like, it doesn't really blow the mind anymore. At the time it did, and it's still very, very cool. But if it was to release nowadays, it's nothing, especially in comparison to what they've released now. So with all these devs, it's really cool to see them, like, developing all sorts of new stuff and trying new things and taking risks, and they're able to do that. And the smallest thing is a massive gamble, and you know, hopefully it all pays off, because I'm all for seeing more World War II games from obscure perspectives that we never get to hear about, or rarely. Okay, this is irritating. This guy here can see through this bush. Like, all that red is his vision cone. So even at nighttime, this dude has like Terminator vision through the bush. I was hoping to hide here, and then he would turn around. I was going to sneak up behind him. But now I'm afraid to even leave this bush, because I don't know how far he's going to go back into there. I guess we'll just wait another turn. Okay, all right. There we go. He could have detected us on that turn. My fear, though, is that if we wait long enough, these guys could have reinforcements show up. Like, these guys could have been out on patrol and found all this, like, found this care package or whatever, and then radioed it in. So reinforcements could be on the way. Damn, look at this guy's movement, though. That's crazy. I'm gonna move there. I won't have enough to knife him, but I want to get real close. Okay, that's as far as I could go. I think we're gonna have this guy circle around. Like Peter is gonna go around here, and then I'm just gonna keep this guy here ready to go. So I'm only gonna kill him one at a time. All right, let's hold tight there. Hey, Peter. Now, problem. Is this guy being spotted by anybody else? I don't think that guy can see that guy. What year is the game set in? The story begins in 1939, and then you join a resistance force against the Germans who invaded Czechoslovakia. So a couple years pass with your main character. I can't remember. Is it Max or Martin? I always forget. But then they join this resistance force for a couple years and start doing sabotage. So they're in 1941, like June of 1941 is when you take control. And you can do a few things before the winter, and then you got to survive the winter. So the game, like the first kind of partial year is almost like a little tutorial and a prep work for the winter, and then it really begins in 1942, which we're in now. Cool. It's so satisfying when you set up a, like, this is what's great about these games. Not all the missions are stealth like this, but when you can successfully do stealth, it's so satisfying. I'm gonna go around this tree. Bum, bum, bum. You know, I wonder if it would be worth killing all of them, because we could loot their... Maybe there's stuff in their trucks, too. I don't think so, but it'd be nice. I'm gonna get that far and then hide. Damn, Peter went from, like, goofy goober radio man to hardened killer. Oh, nice. He's going away. Timing here is real good.
You got it.
Target is too far. Oh. Well, you're gonna need to sneak up, man. And then hit him with the boop. Boop.
Holt euch den Feind!
What?
Drängt vorwärts!
Oh, that guy just turned around. All right, well, there's how quickly it can change.
I'm hit!
Germans don't seem to miss much in this game. That's bad. Also, it's nighttime, man. Yeah, that guy turned around, unfortunately. Well, now we'll see some action.
Let's do this, ladies!
Hunker down. So I guess we're gonna have to switch weapons with this guy too. Oh, he's got the sniper scope all locked in. All right. See how that benefits us. 100% here on this guy. Oh, let's go. 20 to 50 damage. Not enough AP? Oh, come on, man. We're in a good hiding spot. Dude just needs to hunker down and attract the attention. Uh-oh. Now, the good news is, we could probably kill this guy.
For the fallen, for revenge.
Oh, come on, man. It should take 2 shots.
Bring it on.
All right, but the good news is I can throw a grenade. And blow up that truck, too. Which might cause extendo damage.
Grenade!
Extendo! No. 7 and 18? Come on, my guy. I thought that truck would explode and cause extra mega damage. So I learned to use grenades in this guy. Okay, okay. All right. Well, there's your mega damage. Bleeding. Oh, we're bleeding too. All right. Oh, mega damage. Ultra mega. Okay. So do we lob a nade? Oh, wait, throwing knife? Where the hell did I have that? Oh, it was right there. Okay. Oh, Martin could also been doing some throwing knife work. Although I don't know if you can stealth kill with the throwing knife. Well, let's try the new gun. Let's put this to work. So what is this? A shot? It looks like a damn shotgun. No, it's 45. That's interesting. All right. But I want to make sure we get a guarantee win, so I'm going to use the nade and hope we don't have to encounter any more higher level troops.
Grenade!
Oops, my bad.
Yes, Commander.
And Peter's panicking, but Peter's good. The extendo explosion was great. You can't do that. I'm the main character. Get him, Martin. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's the stealth weapon. It's got a big old silencer on it. Oh, damn. We could have played this one way differently. But that's why you save and reload. So the well rod and that other weapon we brought are silenced, but as you saw with the well rod, I could only do like 50. I don't know if there's like a surprise damage multiplier or something. Like if I shoot somebody in the back of the head with the well rod and it's only supposed to do 50 damage, does it also do an extendo mega damage? I don't know. Are they all dead?
Bring it on.
Okay, Peter, you need to heal. Make sure you're good to go, bro.
Yes, Commander.
And we'll have Martin go out of cover.
Let's do it.
I'm all ears.
No enemies at the moment.
Cover me, guys.
Let's grab that supply, though, and get the hell out of here.
I'm moving.
That's commando carbine. Yeah, you're right. And only the commando can use that, too. So Martin is able to use that weapon, and that's cool, man. And what is in there? 500 money, 50 ACP rounds, and 2 grenades. That's perfect for all of our stealth weapons. I'm pretty sure everyone could use a well rod. I want to know, though, we might reload that and see. after we complete this to see if I can do like stealth kills on these guys with the well rods or this thing. I hope no reinforcements arrive. Let's just see.
I'm moving.
Needs more AP to loot. Okay. All right. And GG. GG. Yeah. I'd like to, where it says most kills on mission, I'd like to see Peter's name and then how many kills he got. That'd be cool. It says we killed 7, but how many were Martin? Let's return to base though. I'm gonna reload that save and see if we can do that mission again, but on stealth. Well, with rifles. All right, good job, boys. Okay, let's save. And also, let's load from 5, 4, 5. All right, now I'm gonna try like well rods and stuff and see what the difference could be on stealth that way. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so now let's try. So well rod from here, 44% chance to hit, 5 to 30 damage. It only is going to take 8 AP though. So shouldn't he be able to take like a couple shots? Oh, this guy wasn't the problem. It was the truck guy. Let's stab. Well, let's not stab. Let me try to shoot if I can. Well, it's gonna stab him because we're right next to him. All right, we'll stab. Yeah. And then we can get Martin out of cover. Let's see if we can get a kill on him. We'll switch Martin to here. Headshot, yeah, I don't know if we can aim for the head. Maybe we need a scope for that. I'm not sure.
Sir, yes, sir.
We're just doing body shots. Martin's in kind of a tough position. Yeah, the well rod's meant to be used up close. Yeah, we're gonna try to get as close as we can. I was hoping like maybe, well, I don't know, like if you're within striking range of a knife of an enemy, you may as well use that. But
I'm all ears.
like if I go here and hide behind this rock, can I shoot this guy? Okay, let me save then, because now we're just experimenting, and this is what's fun in these games. Honestly, I love doing this in like a lot of single player games because you can actually learn a hell of a lot more about the game by seeing how AI reacts and stuff like that. So 52.
This crap is jammed.
Wait, Peter was revealed? What? Wait, what?
I'm listening.
Wait, what? Well, I can step out and take a shot at this guy. Oh, damn, we can one and done. Oh, damn. So even though it said X to X damage, it actually does more than that because it's like a stealth attack. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, damn. I wish that would tell me that then, because I wouldn't want to, you know, use a weapon unless it's going to kill somebody. I thought it was increased with range. But damn, all right, that dude's dead. But now is Peter detected because he popped up to shoot? No? So I wonder what range the well rod should be used from. I mean, how about this? This isn't...
Bring it on.
That's not too far. On jam. Welcome to the jam.
You can't be serious.
Try that one more again.
This crap is jammed.
Peter, does he not know how? Okay, can he not use this because he's a noob? I think we're gonna have to probably like knife this guy and wait till the other dude turns around. His weapons, but okay, but this might be good useful information because like it's probably not the weapon that's crap. It's probably Peter's experience.
Holt euch den Feind!
Now wait a minute. Wait, whoa! How'd they see him?
Das sind bloß Partisanen!
He's hiding behind that rock. All right, let's restart too because I want to do it all stealthy. Was he not hiding enough? I know it made a sound when he was shooting the well rod, but he wasn't within range for the Germans to hear. So it looks like the range on that gun is like three spots. Like you're not gonna want to. Yeah, be more than like. Oh wait, not 3. It was more like 6 tiles away. I think we're just gonna have the commando do it now. Peter's all good with the knife, but. Now is this guy gonna hold on? I want to see if he can actually be spotted. If that German turns around and sees him, that's gonna be irritating. Okay, so let's have Martin keep moving. All right, I gotta say, in all honesty, if you can get a commando with a silenced rifle like this completely changes this game into something more delightful than ever before, because trying to remain stealthy and having a good chance at stealth is a really fun game mechanic. There absolutely should be missions where you just have to go in loud, and there absolutely should be missions where you go in quietly, but then have to leave loud, like you go in to blow something up and you just gotta blow it up and that's gonna sound the alarm and then you have to escape. So there should be full stealth, full combat, and nice mixed missions, and being able to like take out as many enemies as possible, knowing that you're going to have to go loud, but then have to escape. So you're trying to take your time to clear everybody out is really fun. Like that's really fun. Like sometimes that's the best part about other games. Like again, the Commando series is that, you know, just like in this game, if you have to go into something, knowing that you're going to have to escape, it might be really good to prepare for that. I don't know, planning of some sort. The well rod's at 0%. Look at the weapon. Oh, really?
You got it.
Oh, wait.
Sir,
and
yes, sir.
it looks like Martin. Oh, damn. You can upgrade in the field? Oh, damn. Invincible. When unit is in danger of being hit by a grenade, they will cover in the ground and take less damage. That's pretty good. Restores the will of other units within a specific radius. Unit excels under pressure. Ability to throw knives and kill enemies without creating an alarm, causing alarm. Oh, damn. Oh, if out of sight. Oh, so you can use the throwing knives as a weapon too. But it seems to be a special skill. We can give that a try. That German's going to turn around. Let's see if I can be in cover there too.
I'm all ears.
Let's take a look at Peter's well rod. Durability 0%. You're right. What the hell? We had a weapon that was completely toast. All right. Well, good call on that, chat. Let's just give Martin Peter the rifle back then. Oof. But I'm assuming the well rod would work exactly like this thing, because I think they're both 45s, and I think the rifle just has an extendo range. I don't know if there's much difference other than that. You hunker down, bruh. And you wait. Now, if he turns and we get spotted... Okay. Oh, he already turned. Let's try to take a shot. Oh, dude. Oh, and surprise factor. Okay. You can still see it's pretty loud. It still makes a pretty loud thing there. Okay, so now we want the other German to kind of come back. So the ultimate thing here would be to get 2 commandos with those silenced rifles like that, because then it'll allow you to take out 2 guards. Because now we're dealing with, you know, when you play Desperados and Commandos, this game has now successfully recreated that, in my opinion, where, you know, 2 guards are talking to each other and you can have one guy behind them, you know, with a rifle, and maybe the other one. I don't know if this game has environmental kills, but I guess you could kind of do that by like shooting a barrel and having it explode. So I guess technically, yeah. All right, let's get a full clear done here. Those 2 are just going to be yapping. I think Peter could just throw a grenade and we'll get a stealth kill on that. I also wonder if you could just grab the stuff and... I wonder if that's a mission condition too. Like, we don't have to kill all these Germans. We just got to grab the stuff and go. So we could kill this guy on patrol, grab from the box, and just leave these 2. But, I mean, who could say no to a grenade kill? Am I right, boys? Martin has no ammo. He shot 7 times already?
Reloading.
Why would that not have been reloaded fully? Maybe it's from the previous mission. Hold 7 rounds, though. That's pretty hefty. Oh, he can't see the other guy. All right, hold.
Hold euch den Feind!
Oh, come on. My guy. You didn't just come around that corner and see a German helmet and be like, oh my god, that's totally not an official German helmet. That's a commando. My guy. Come on. Come on, my guy. Is there an autosave for that? Forget it. Anyway, I think I could have shot him and then just grenaded the other 2. But speaking of grenades, let's do it again. Also, we have throwing knives, so that could be an option. And wait, what's his well rod at? 100% too, okay. So very much we could play this mission with Peter sitting in the back and Martin can do all the hard work of shooting everybody. The knives are the same option, but I don't think a knife will ever... Yeah, knives don't seem to have durability, so you can just use them endlessly to the end of a mission. A mission. So this time we only have 3 dudes to take out, so that's good. Also, I don't know if that'll destroy the supply, but let's just see. It shouldn't. I think the supply is invulnerable. Yeah. Get the back of the car. And Peter provide Overwatch, I guess.
Drängt vorwärts!
Peter will miss.
Nazi asshole!
Holy crap, Peter actually scored a good hit. Oh, and the Germans are hanging out next to each other. How lucky is that?
Grenade!
That other guy might bleed to death.
Let's do
Scoot
this,
here and
ladies!
do Overwatch. Come on, Peter. I missed, but he's in a good spot. I think that guy's gonna bleed out. I'm gonna just do Overwatch for both guys. No? Okay. I mean, we could do another grenade, sure. Kind of wasteful, but... Actually, let's go over here.
Cover me, guys. Grenade!
Frag out! If they make a sequel to this game, I would absolutely love to see kind of a more modern setting, too. That's going to be a lot harder to do, but
Let's do
I
it.
think World War II and modern are a little more interesting
Cover me,
than
guys.
like Aliens. Although I say that and then, you know, XCOM, but
Ranks vorwärts.
that guy's injured. Let's have Martin deal with this one. Martin, go ahead and pull out the finisher. There we go. Secret Agent Martin. Nice. All right, cool. Finally, we got a well rod kill. That's just what I was going for. All right, so we just got to get the supply and we're out.
Revenge in every heartbeat.
Affirmative.
I don't think there's any other Germans. Now, it also might be worth it before completing that main objective to go to all the bodies. Yeah. See that one guy? He has an MP40 there? Okay. So, also, don't do what I did and just go straight for the box. Loot the bodies. Although, I don't know if reinforcements show up, but obviously getting an MP40 and a couple magazines of ammo, probably, you know, a good thing. If you know what I mean. Good stuff. All right, so mission complete. Yay. Very nice. All right, so now it's like the beginning of 1942. We're only in March. So a whole slew of operations await us. So the thing I know is that for the United States, the British, and for the Soviets, they have actual like famous, you know, snipers and machine gunners and people you may have heard of in history who can fly into these missions to help you. Unrealistic sometimes, I guess, if you think about it, but also very fun that they bring in history to it. And the game also very much does what we saw before with like Operation Barbarossa, where there's like newspapers of factual like timeline events of offensives that were launched and things that happened. And I can't recall, but I think snipers, you know, like some of these famous soldiers died in battles, so they're not available at a certain time, so you have to like use them before they historically die. But there might be a way to turn that off. I'm not sure, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, everybody, so that is your deal of the day on Steam. This one, big O discount right now if you want to go ahead and get it, pinned to the top of the chat. This game has been a lot of fun and is a good one if if you guys got through all the Commandos games and you want more. I think this is a really good blend between XCOM and World War II, and it's not alone in having a wonderful theme like this. So, but yeah, get in there and do give them an honest review of your opinion and give them good feedback if you've got the game or if you get it, on things that they can improve, because I want to keep checking this one out as time goes on, because it's a very fun game. It really is, and there's a lot to manage. Not only your troops, but now even more the morale. Now you have to manage fuel and food a little bit more, especially in the winter, and medicine. So there's a lot more importance to the people of your camp, which always were important, but even more so now. So yes, a very beautifully vibrant game. Lots of different locations to go to, suburban, open fields, factories, train stations and depots and things like that. Very nice stuff. So really happy to see this one continuing to get improvements, and now version 1.2.0 is now out on Steam, so you can go ahead and update that one as of yesterday. I think it dropped, and the whole new trailer dropped as well. So good to them for getting that out, and good to see Microprose supporting very interesting projects that range in all sorts of different levels of complexity and graphics. And this game very much feels like an old game, like from the golden era of like the late 90s, early 2000s, but it's fresh and new as of November of, oh wow, it hasn't even been out a year. It's only been like a couple months, 2-3 months. All right, guys, again, link pinned at the top of the chat. It'll also be in the description if you're watching this afterwards. Thank you very much for your kindness, your patience, your awesomeness, and we'll be bringing you more live streams right now as we continue on with our next one. So stay put if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube. I'll live redirect you, and definitely check out more from this game on Steam. Read those reviews, and again, remember, I think this is only on sale for today. No, it is not. It ends on July 4th. So the daily deal actually lasts until July 4th. So you got a couple of dailies to deals if you want to. Also, there does seem to be a link with their soundtrack, so if you want to support musicians too, you can get an additional soundtrack with that for another $6, the price of a no, I don't even think you can get anything on the McDonald's menu for that price anymore. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for Centurion Developments and Microprose for sponsoring the stream, and we'll see you all in our next stream, starting now. All right, see you all in a bit. Thank you for watching, everybody. Let's go.